All right. All right. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending on what part of the world you're at. You know what I mean? But we are going to address this story. We're going to address this story that you see in the title, which is an unarmed black teen is brutally beaten by Florida police. Now I know you might be thinking to yourself, well, we've seen that plenty of times before. This is just another one of those stories. Now, for me, what struck me odd eh, was the excuse that the cop had for striking the boy in the face. All right, and I'm going to even show you the video. I was contemplating should I, but in order for you to understand to get the point, you got to see this shit because this is the excuse that he said. Well, hold on, that he feared for his life. So let's take a look. Let's take a look. Now, I know you two might be mad about me playing, but they'll be okay. Let's check it out. Now, I'm going to play the video in a minute. Now, look at the officer right here on the left, and look at the kid with the student with the red tank top on and the book bag. Now, the officer is clearly taller than the student, is clearly bigger than the student. He got on all this equipment. As you can see, he got on fatigue pants, bulletproof vest, all this damn equipment. He has, look at my mouse, follow my mouse. Ammunition, he has a gun, he has a taser, mace, handcuffs, nunchucks, all of this equipment, and he has backup. That's with him too. Now, when I hit play, you're gonna see them come. And yet he said he feared for his life. And this is what got me, because I'm like, you know what? In a lot of these cases, like 99% of these cases, these cops who have all of this damn equipment are saying that they are in fear of their life. So police departments, the law enforcement departments across the country are going to have to do something with your training. Maybe you're going to have to provide some training because with all of this equipment, he's scared. He's fearing for his life against a high school kid. Let's hit play. Let's hit play. Watch this. Now, she trying to mess you up with the video. That same kid, that same student was sprayed. As soon as he was sprayed, as you just saw, he turned around and walked away holding his head down because he just been sprayed. That's anyone's natural reaction when you've just been maced. You're gonna turn the fuck around and look down because you've just been maced. You cannot see, but you're gonna turn away from where the spray just came from. So he's not a threat at this point anymore. As you just saw, the officer decided to walk behind that young boy and slam him from behind, slam him on the ground, slam his head on the ground, and then punch him on the side of the face. And yet, his rationale was he feared for his life. And what happens? He's reassigned. He's reassigned with pay, and the kid, the student, is charged. One of the students is charged with trespassing, and I think this gentleman here was charged with assaulting an officer. Now, you can replay the video on your own if you want to go back and see this. I don't want to go back and replay it. It's disheartening that I even had to show that. Now, here's the thing. Let me show you something else. The newly elected, oh, hold on. The newly elected sheriff. Oh, his name is, I think, Tony. Oh, let me stop sharing my screen here. All right. All right. So we have Tony. I'm gonna pull him up so you can see his face. Gregory Tony. Now he's in a peculiar situation. Now, he has just been elected. He's been 90 days on the job. He's a brother, a black man. He has to protect the officer. Now he's what, roughly 90 days onto the job. And now I'm going to share my screen again and let's see what he says. So now he got to save face. He got to save face for those sheriffs, those good old boys, and also his constituents, the people that voted him in office. And 9 times out of 10, there's well, you know who votes for sheriffs in most elections. With most of our people, unfortunately, they think the only election that matters are of some importance is the presidential election and the governor election, if that. But whatever. So this man probably thinking about re-election. He has all of these juggling back and forth in his mind, I'm sure. But let's see what he says. Let's see. All right. So let's see. All right, cool. Let's play it. And here he go, concerned about the letter of the law. And what bothered me about his press conference was he said, whenever there's a use of force with a white officer involved, um, what they say, this thing blows up. Nigga, blow up. Like, what are you talking about? If you saw the video, the boy was sprayed with mace. Like, if he's out of pocket, out of line, well, I'm glad mace was used as opposed to a gun, but still, he was maced and he turned around and walked away, as you saw. He was not a threat. Like, what the hell are you talking about? That the due diligence and the letter of the law has to be followed, because when they don't follow, they have to revise their due process or whatever they want to call it. Situations like this, they can deviate from whatever their investigative process is, because this takes no damn guesswork. You saw the goddamn video. The boy got maced and he got tackled from behind. Like, that was some sucker shit, because he couldn't even brace himself. See what I'm saying? He could not even prepare to defend himself. Not say, oh, he got to fight the guy, but damn, if he's about to get tackled, okay, let me just put my hands up so I can at least anticipate the fall down to the ground. None of that, and he got punched. All that was some sucker shit. But here you are, Tony. What's his name? Let me see. Sheriff Gregory Tony talking about due process and this type of thing blows up and all of that. No, cause if this was your son, if this was your sister's son, this was little Dante, you wouldn't be talking about, oh, the letter of the law and we got to follow the due process. Like, what do you have to investigate, nigga? You got the videotape, sheriff? Like, I don't know. But let me simmer down. Let me maintain my composure. But y'all need to make some phone calls to brother Tony and make sure that they're doing this whatever investigation and doing their due quote unquote due diligence because it's obvious what that was. I hope is there some lawyer out there that half the bandwidth that can take the case on behalf and sue the police officer and the police department. They can take that case pro bono if you can help out. And y'all help out. You know what I'm saying? Because that was dead ass wrong. That was not cool. That was not cool. Let me get close up into the microphone. I have to get better with that. All right. All right, but yeah, that's that. Stay on them. Drink water, exercise, drink water, exercise, drink water, exercise, drink water, and exercise. Stop fucking with that meat too. Excuse me. Consider giving up meat. Then you watch my delivery. I'm saying. All right, I'm gonna holler at y'all. Yo. Oh yeah. Share with 4 people. Be sure you share with 4 people. Support how you wish. Sharing all my shows, going through my archive. You know what I'm saying? Sharing if you wanna show some love to the Cashapp. The link that's down below too. You can do that too. The Instagram link that's in the description as well. Gotta go. Yo.